So I've been shopping on a monthly basis and planning my meals on a monthly basis as well, to try and make things a little bit easier around here, because I've been so tired and I had really bad morning sickness as well. And I do little weekly top-up shops for fresh things like fruit and vegetables and any meat or fish and things that I need, or just things that we've run out of. And this is basically my weekly top-up shop, and I will show you my monthly food shop in a week's time when I do it next Sunday. So it might sound a bit crazy shopping for like a whole month, but it's actually way easier than you think. And when you order it all online and go and collect it, it's like, oh, amazing. You don't have to go anywhere near the supermarket with the kids. So this is my top-up shop that I did this week. I will be doing this every week, mini top-up shops for my monthly food shopping. And as you can see, it's like a tiny food shop. It costs about £30 to £40. My husband actually picked it up, so I don't know the exact figure. So what I have here, and I've had to buy fresh, because there's some things that you just can't buy in advance for the whole month. So I have some organic chicken breasts, and I actually got 2 packets of these. One of them was reduced as well, so that was a bonus. I'm going to be using these for my boys' school lunches because they really like chicken sandwiches. They're not vegetarian like my daughter, so I would rather make the sliced up chicken myself rather than buy those packs that have all sorts of additional ingredients in there. And it actually works out about £1.20 a sandwich, so I am happy with that. School dinners I think are double that. Obviously you've got extra things to put in there, but that's I'm happy with that. You don't have to buy organic, and if you didn't you would get it a lot cheaper as well, but I do buy organic, and I do have quite a few organic things in here just for my own personal reasons. So I also have some milk chocolate rice cakes. The kids absolutely love these just now, and we've used some in our packed lunches already. And I would have bought those in bulk for the whole month, but I didn't realise we were going to get through so many of them, so that's why I'm topping up those again this week. That's my cake that I made the other night. I've got a recipe going up my blog for that actually. And this is my bag of sweet potatoes. I've got a thing of mushrooms here. I've got red peppers, organic bananas. Somebody bought almond milk. I know I've got my milk maker now, and have been making my own milk, so I think because my husband was doing the shopping, it was just out of habit. So we do have 2 things of almond milk in there which we'll use, but I do have my nut milk maker now to make my own milk, so I'll just be buying the nuts. I've got a tin of sweet corn, baby plum tomatoes, reduced blueberries. I've got a cucumber which we've opened already for sandwiches, and I have 12 eggs, because 12 organic free range eggs, because we're not actually getting that many from our hens at the moment. I've got organic baked beans and tomato sauce, and these are just awesome on a piece of toast for an easy super lunch. Organic salted butter. I do actually have this really cool butter making gadget. That's just my other thing of eggs. But it's quite hard work. I don't always have time to make my own. And we did have a whole pineapple, but I used some in my smoothie this morning. And I've got some oranges there. I've got bread, because we go through a lot of bread for toast. I do have my own bread machine, and I do love to make my own organic bread, but I haven't been particularly energetic at the moment, so I haven't been making my own bread just now. And I've also got some of these buns for packed lunches, so they're just like super easy and quick to use. And homemade bread can sometimes be quite chunky for packed lunches as well, so that's why I do buy the buns. I'd love to buy organic, but there just isn't an option in the shops near me. So that is my tiny top-up food haul for this week, and we're still fully stocked up from our monthly food haul, so I'm totally pleased with how this monthly food shopping thing is going for our budget and for convenience. So we tend to budget about £25 per person per week. and that's because my kids are getting older now. They eat pretty much like adults at meal times, especially my son Murray. He has got some appetite. If you've got like younger kids, you could probably half that to like £10 per child per week and £25 for the adult. So that works out at £125 budget per week and £500 per month. It sounds like a lot of money, but I do like to invest in my health, and I do see it as important to spend money on good food. It's really important to me. You could do it a little bit cheaper, shopping at places like Aldi's or Lidl's. I would do that, but it's not close to me, so it's a bit of a drive. It's like a half an hour, 45-minute drive for me to get to an Aldi's or Lidl's, and I just don't have the energy just now to walk around a supermarket and get a month's load of food. So it's a lot easier for me just to do the monthly food shop online and to collect it or get it delivered. So when I budget the £500 for the whole month, the first shop that I do for that month is massive. It's the biggest shop, and it usually takes about half the budget, maybe even a little bit more. Once I've done the big monthly food shop, that leaves a little bit of money per week to get the fresh stuff, and the fresh stuff usually only comes to about £30 or £40 per week. I might even have money left over at the end of the month actually from doing this, and I'd be really pleased if I do, because before, to be honest, when I wasn't food planning, we were spending so much money in the supermarket. So this is my little calendar that I use for my weekly, monthly food planning. I actually got it for my mum for Christmas, but I had a calendar already, so I've been using this for my food. So I do like a fresh order like every Sunday or Monday, preferably the Sunday actually, because it means you have the food in the fridge and ready for the Monday morning. You might be wondering what the numbers are, but that's just pages for my smoothies in a smoothie book that I use. These are my lunch soups that I'll be making. I tend to make like about 2 or 3 soups a week, and I just have a sandwich with it, and sometimes just have the soup the next day if there's leftovers as well. And I also have a cauliflower tart in there for lunch, and sweet corn soup for this week. I can't wait to try that. So the melanzane was a total disaster last week. I've put little ticks next to the ones that worked for us. The cannelloni was awesome, but it actually took ages to make, and we ended up eating supper at like 7 o'clock at night, possibly even more like 8 actually. So that's definitely a weekend meal, so I've made a note of that. And I don't tend to put meals down for the weekend, although I have moved the bean pie down to the Saturday, but we did end up eating out. So I usually leave Saturdays free, because we usually are out going out and about and we're eating out. And the Sunday we had the homemade sausage rolls, which were super easy to make, and some vegetables. And the treats that are on this side, the pear bread and chocolate brownie, those are the things that I make for the boys to take to school for snacks and to put in their packed lunches. And there's yogurts for snacks and things there as well. I love a bit of coconut yogurt. So this week it's a lemon drizzle cake, and my daughter is actually making that as we speak. So this week we've got crepes for tea tonight, stuffed with loads of vegetables. We've got veg and bean pie. We've got fajitas, chicken for the boys, and vegetarian for the rest of us. Well, probably chicken for my husband as well. And vegetarian for me and Maggie. And we have got sweet corn fritters in there as well. And because we're moving in February, and this week I also have toad in the hole for dinner on Friday, which is made with veggie sausages and just your usual batter. So that's how I do my planning, and I've started planning my meals for the whole of February. Obviously it's totally blank just now, but I will fill that in once I am ready to. So thanks for watching, guys, and I will look forward to posting on my next video. Take care, bye! Yes, those are my dishes in the background, and that is my counter full of food. So that's how I do my monthly food planning, guys.